that right there was a sneak peek on what you can expect on the show this week. I'm Louise Scoble and you're watching Trendz Travel. Today we find ourselves at Victoria Yard, where Puleng tells us what we can do here, what we can find here, what we can see here, and what we can eat here. The Victoria Yards in Johannesburg City Centre is the perfect spot for globetrotters who find themselves in SA, particularly in Johannesburg. With time on their hands, they can come right here and spend some time just before they hop into their next flight to their next destination. For the locals, there is the first Sunday of every month. You can come here, experience music, entertainment, and all that things that tickle your fancy. For me today, I am treated to an exclusive tour. So let's go find our tour guide. Hi Hector.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm great, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us today.
No, I'm great. No, thank you for having me. Welcome to Victoria Yards. Victoria Yards is an artisan studios, and people work here and forms part of a greater community vision called Makers Valley. And I want to show you 4 of my favorite spots.
Okay.
I'd like you to meet Matthew.
Hi, Puleng.
Hi Matthew.
Hi there. Welcome to the DeVille Bailey Gallery at Victoria Yards.
Thank you so much for having us. Where do we begin?
Well, we begin right over here in the main space of the DeVille Bailey Gallery. That was one of the first tenants at Victoria Yards and maybe the biggest tenant right now, and is a visual art, a gallery devoted mostly to pop art and pop-inspired art. So, Puleng, let's have a look at this one. This is also by Fringe, and it's also in his exhibition, No Seriously. And here we have the characters from the famous Tintin comic in the position of the Beatles on their Abbey Road album. But also over here we have an interesting addition, which is splatterwork and paint that has been produced in the style of, say, somebody as famous as Jackson Pollock. But also paint that is splattered in the style of, say, a street artist. So there's a lot of combination of elements over here, all of which would be recognizable to followers of popular and high art.
Right now, we are at an arts and crafts shop, Madiataba. It is a beautiful space with quite a variety of artworks in here. I'm here to meet Megwekezo Sidumedi, who's going to firstly tell us why Madiataba and get us into the work. Dumela Meg? I'm glad to be here. All right, so tell us the name Madiataba. What does it mean?
Madiataba is a lodge in Limpopo, and there is a stream under the mountain. Mm-hmm. It's an exceptionally amazing space, and the partners, what they have done is they have taken 30 crafters within Limpopo and developed their crafts, and Madiataba here at Victoria Yards is a bigger expansion of the shop.
Thank you so much for speaking to us today.
Thank you, Puleng.
I don't know where my tour guide is. I'm going to have to go and find him. See you on the other side. Hector, here you are.
Oh, yeah.
Already with a scoop of a sorbet in your hand.
Yeah.
Do I have mine?
Yeah, I got you a scoop. And I want to introduce you to Tato, one of the guys behind the Sorbet Frozen brand.
You're tasting the watermelon and black pepper right now. So it's some ripe watermelon, so it's nice and naturally sweet. The kick of black pepper comes in as an aftertaste. What do you think?
I love it. It's really nice. So you actually mixed the actual watermelon.
Yes. It's the whole watermelon, the whole full watermelon.
So that's what sets you guys apart from other frozen desserts.
Yes. You see other people use gluten, use this and use that. So we try to use the whole fruit so that it gives you the natural flavor, the natural sweetness and everything.
It is so good.
I don't know if the cameraman wants to taste it also.
No, maybe the camera was busy. It is so good, you guys, and it is so big.
It's so big.
Thank you so much, Tatane.
It's a pleasure.
I believe I found you again. What are you having?
I'm having a cappuccino, and it's super, super delicious. Yeah. And now we're at Folks. They make bread, cakes, and the most amazing coffee. Obviously, this is my man Prince. He's the main barista here. Yeah.
Hi, Prince. Thank you so much for hosting us. This looks delicious, though. I'm surprised you haven't even tasted yet. So tell me, what do you do here?
Here we bake bread here, we roast our beans here, and we make fantastic sandwiches here. So this is my roasting machine here. It's small, but it can manage. As you see, we just got a new one now. So we buy our beans green, we start them from the scratch. We roast them, we listen to the cracks every day, we change temperatures every day. So these are the results from green. You go to this side. Okay, yeah, sure. You can smell it, you feel? Like I said, yep, it's all about the sauce. And if you're having coffee here, you're having like 4 origins. You're having Colombia, you're having Brazil, you're having Nicaragua, you're having Guatemala in one cup of coffee. In one, you're having these 3. So as you can see here, this is my 1 kilo, and it only costs $2.55. It consists of Brazil, Colombia, Nicaragua, and Guatemala. You should try it out. It's the best in town, I'm telling you.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm so glad that I ended my trip here because honestly, more than anything, you're a natural. I think you must just take my job.
Okay, I would love to, but hey, I enjoy what I do. I love what I do, and that's the only thing that matters right now.
Right, so you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to enjoy what's left of these coffee beans. You guys, this has been great. The Victoria Yards, Johannesburg CBD, definitely the place to be.
Hi, I'm Alice. What's your name? Where do you come from? Do all the animals talk there?
This is the beloved little girl in the blue dress who we have all grown up with. Only this time, she brings the adventure to our next generation.
Look at the sky, just like my dress.
We are at the Peter Turin Theatre where we just opened our production of Alice in Wonderland. We are taking the classic story of Alice in Wonderland and we've sort of turned it on its head with 4 actors playing all of these different interesting characters.
The cast consists of 2 males and 2 females with huge imagination who effortlessly flow from one character to another, all to the delight of the audience.
So our target market is sort of up to the age of 10, 11, and it's really to get young people into the theatre and to see the magic and to eventually grow audiences.
Introducing Her Royal Highness, the Queen of Hearts!
We sort of done an interesting blend of traditional with a slightly modern South African take on Alice in Wonderland.
Not only is this version modern, but it is fun, pacey, and extremely hilarious.
So, Duchess, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you me?
Yes.
Swear on me.
Swear on you?
The picture, dear, the picture. Yes.
As you wish, Your Majesty. I curse you!
No! Oh, I need a promise!
Oh, I beg your pardon, Your Majesty. I swear.
We've got the Mad Hatter, we've got the Cheshire Cat, we've got the White Rabbit, and all the madness that goes with it. There's music, there's lights, it's colourful, and it's the perfect introduction to bring young people into the theatre and to get them to experience live theatre. So because we're in such a tiny little space, there's no more dressing rooms, so we sort of had to be creative and come up with ways where actors can double up on characters, but it also makes it much more interesting for them. It gives them a challenge in order to play different characters and use different accents and do quick changes, so it keeps it interesting and fresh for the audience as well.
You are not innocent. Oh no. You are a stalker!
Stalker!
A thief!
Thief!
A toy killer!
Toy killer!
A smile stealer!
Smile stealer!
Guilty!
I thought Alice in Wonderland was absolutely lovely. I think it would be wonderful to take your kids to. It's fun, it's interactive with the audience, and I thought it was just lovely.
Now that was Alice in Wonderland. We have a lot more coming up for you after the break, so do stay tuned. And also remember that you can catch us on our Instagram or our Twitter pages. That's on Trendz and SABC using the hashtag SABC News. now, Nadia takes us all the way down to Palabora, where she learns to make vodka from amarula. She also goes on a sunset safari, and thereafter we'll be continuing on our travels. Stay tuned.
Palabora, the place of two summers. The sun comes out shining and blazing all year round. The humidity makes it a little difficult to breathe, especially for us Gauteng people, but it's great for distilling spirits. Vodka, gin, whiskey, Palabora is a great location. We made a quick stop at a distillery to see how marula vodka is made, to cool off from the heat and to taste what else was on offer. This uniquely blended vodka has hints of marula and coffee. The whiskey is infused with wooden oaks and butterscotch notes. These ingredients are what gives this drink its beautiful golden sun-kissed hues that reflect the African sunset, making it the perfect drink to enjoy as you traverse the beautiful Limpopo landscape. And that is exactly what we did. As the sun set over Limpopo's rocky terrain, we set out in search of the majestic Big Five. And we were in luck because we were greeted by Africa's elephant. The Kruger National Park is a marvel to look at regardless which part of the Kruger you are in. The Palabora Gate is situated at the northern Kruger and is totally different from the south. The north being dry compared to other parts, this then means there's limited animals in the area.
Any big cats? Nothing. Nothing all day. All day. Maybe after dark. Yes, eh?
The view at the Sable Waterhole is breathtaking. Although we didn't spot any animals, it was worthwhile. There's a perfectly situated picnic spot right in the middle of the park. We got off the vehicles and enjoyed some sundowners, fresh fruits and snacks while watching the beautiful sunset. The game rangers are fully armed, alert and aware of the surroundings because anything can happen in the wild. While still enjoying our picnic, we had guests, a herd of elephants. Frightening as the situation might have been, it was still wonderful to look at. We couldn't let them come too close though because these creatures are unpredictable.
Bamba girl. Giga girl. Oh, good girl.
Overall, a beautiful setting in the wild, soaking in the splendor that is the Kruger National Park.
Episodes when it was pretty chill. It was very quiet. Didn't say anything much. We went to the distillery and we tasted a couple of spirits, and then we went and chill, had lunch. Now we had the park and we saw two of the Big Five. We didn't see a lion, and I'm always angry when I don't see lions. But it was a pretty dope day. Like, the company was dope. Everyone was like fooling around and joking around. Today's shot left was dope. We have fun, and I do, as always, not only advise but encourage people to go out there and explore your country.
Locations, locations, locations. The North Coast in KwaZulu-Natal is the ultimate holiday destination for beachside leisure experience. Today, I found myself in Salt Rock with a straw hat ready for a beach vacation.
I'm definitely very close to my destination. Arriving at the Canelands, sometimes you can use a car to get here, but I decided to make my route by foot. I definitely enjoyed the scenic view. Surprisingly though, I didn't hear the beach wave and I have not seen the beach yet. I hear that this place is right next to the beach. Where is this beach? Let's go find out.
In no time, I had arrived and could now hear the sound of the waves.
Welcome to the Canelands. I would just like to give you an introduction to a few of the things that we have to offer here. So we've got a bar area to the left of us. We've got our lounge area and a few nice common areas where you can just come down and relax and enjoy the view and make yourself at home.
Thank you. Also, this is actually the beach that I've been searching for.
From the entrance all the way to my suite, I still had uninterrupted view of the sea.
We've booked a deluxe sea-facing room for you, so I think that you're going to get to experience the best that the Dolphin Coast has to offer.
We're a little 10-bedroom boutique hotel, and we've been around for 10 years, and we like to think of it as a home away from home.
There's no better way to welcome you than with a full body massage right next to the beach. From a massage table to a table of a different kind, Salt Rock semi-private beach inspires fresh ideas. So this one I definitely had to do.
We have about 5 seasons in one day. So if it's amazing weather like you've had, yes, all we need to do is lift the table up, take it onto the beach, depending on the tide, no problem. So we do that very often.
Jongani, this was super nice. I really enjoyed it. And now for some water. So tell me, who came up with the concept of dining by the beach? I mean, the water is just literally over there.
Well, we've had a change of chefs who came with different concepts. As you were having chicken espetada with rice and veg stir fry, which I'm glad you did enjoy.
It was very, very nice. I really enjoyed it.
This is a sure way to travel. And now a selfie just to say I definitely was here.
The Northern Cape is South Africa's biggest province with so much history and culture. Deep in the outskirts of Uppington, in the Northern Cape, on the dusty streets of Raswater, is where Themba Masala runs his business, an art sculpture workshop. He learned the skill while working in the mines south of Namibia, and at the time he didn't know that it would later become something he would use to sustain a living. Themba uses 2 common materials to create his art: water and newspaper. He didn't keep the skill to himself. As the business grew, he trained others to work with him so that he could produce more.
This is a piece that I'd like to talk about.
Yeah.
Is this all paper?
Yeah, that is all paper. And here, the legs are
the wood,
yeah,
okay.
But everything is paper.
Okay, so usebenzisa paper elingakanani to make such a huge piece? What kind of paper? Maybe let's start there. What kind of paper do you use?
I'm a newspapers.
Newspapers. Also, usebenzisa ama newspaper angakanani get to make this huge thing? Because this is very big.
Mara uzima nje ukumeda, not easy umuntu amede ni. Mara ngisebenzisa ama newspaper ambalwa ngasho yabo. Yeah. Ambalwa.
And how long does it take to construct this?
You know, to make something not like into this, you're supposed to make, let's say, 5 or 10 in a day. let's say, because we have to make one side first. Yeah. Then we wait it for it to dry.
Okay.
Yeah. Then when it's dry, then the other side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It takes time. Yeah.
Today, Mr. Masala supplies to local craft shops and tourists alike.
Does it break?
It breaks, but it's very hard. To break.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if that's why people are tender, because even when it falls down, it doesn't break easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Bettina. All the best with your business. You make beautiful stuff.
And it's a wrap from me and the Trendz travel team. We look forward to seeing you again next week, same time, same place. Don't forget that you can catch us on Twitter or on Instagram. That's on Trendz and SABC using the hashtag SABC News.